Hi Pisces, this is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well. This is a reading for the week of November 30th through December 6, 2020. And that means 2020 is almost over. But does it really mean anything? Because I think years are kind of arbitrary decisions that were made by society. And I don't know that COVID's going to go away in 30 days. I don't know that racism is going to go away in 30 days or misogyny. I don't know this crazy election is ever going to be over. I don't know that people are going to stop being angry at the misjustices that continue. Just saying. So what do I get on my tarot reading? The first card you get is a Seven of Pentacles. In this card, he's seeing all the work he's done. He's looking at the work. He's seeing the corn growing and the peas growing and the tomatoes growing. He's like satisfied that he's seeing this growth, this fruition. But he's also going, did I do enough? Am I going to get enough? Am I going to be able to pay the bills? Am I going to be able to sell my fruit? And the answer is yes. I don't know if you're going to get everything you wanted, but you are going to start seeing the fruits of your labors. The next thing you get is the Four of Cups. Flip it over. This card is all about nostalgia. So it also is telling me you're looking backwards at what it was instead of what is. And that's never good, Pisces. We need to be looking forward. Tunnel vision. That's why they put blinders on horses so they see forward, not back. That's why God in the Bible, not that I'm saying that I'm a believer in that, just that I'm going to use this as an example, is I am, not I was or I will be. I am. You need to be living in the day, not the past. And finally, we get the Five of Wands. So we're going to flip it over. And the Five of Wands is about sparring. It's not really a big fight, but it's about like a competition. And so that tells me that you've been competing as you've been trying to do this work. And maybe you've lost sight of why you're doing it. Maybe you've lost sight of why that you love this job, why you have passion for it, and it's just now paying the bills. So you need to find what brought you there in the first place. You need to find that visceral thing so that you can have passion again. Now I'm going to pull a card from the Grimmel Tarot deck. And the card we get is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is about ennui. That's kind of being bored. That's being a little spoiled, going, I want this. Because in like the Rider-Waite, he's got 3 cups over here that are full and a hand reaching out, giving him a cup. He's like, nope, that's not what I want. I'm bored. I'm unhappy. Well, sometimes that's the way life is. We're bored and unhappy. So we need to figure out how to make lemonade out of lemons. So you need to take some time this week and figure out why you're suffering from ennui, why you're not excited about what's going on, and figure out how to put the passion back in your life. Now from the Crow Tarot deck, we get the Three of Cups, which in this case, see, they're eating all his work. But he's got the laurel leaf there, which is all about celebration. So he's starting to get celebration, and they're getting their food and their needs met. And he's celebrating that he's getting what he needs. But sometimes it's hard to only celebrate when we only have what we need. Sometimes we have wants. I know I do. I have like 100 things on my Amazon shopping list. By the way, if you want to buy me any, go feel free. I would not complain. But in reality, you know, that's a lot of us. We lose sight of what is necessary and just what we want. Sometimes it's like being spoiled. I want this, I want this, I want this. Well, this card is saying that you have what you need. And you need to celebrate that. And finally, we're pulling from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. You get justice. Someone told me once that the law is what is practiced in the courtroom. Justice is what you buy. I'm not sure that I completely agree with that. Justice is how things should be. So, fight for justice. Love justice. That's why Ruth Bader Ginsburg fought for so many years over, is justice for all. And that's what this country was built on. It's for liberty and justice for all. But we have lost sight of that because old white men were the ones distributing justice, and that's not very just. We have too much misogyny and racism and homophobia and too many things like that in our lives. So, but one of the things that we need to be doing is fighting for justice truly for all. We don't need to let anyone be bullied. We don't need to let anyone be put down. We need to recognize that we all have value. I have been telling myself that this week even more so, because last week I had a dream of myself going through an arbor and Spirit asking me, would I choose love or judgment? Would I choose love or hate? What choice would I truly make? And so today, when I was out and I saw myself thinking negative of someone just based upon how they were dressed and things about them, I canceled that thought. Cancel. And then I replaced it with other thoughts. Because I'm no longer going to perpetrate, even in my own mind, injustice. And now I've got a card. It's upside down, but it doesn't really matter in oracles. And this is a happiness card. You can reach out and have your happiness. You can. But you have to choose to have happiness. It is a choice. Happiness doesn't come from having everything you want. Happiness comes from a choice inside to be happy. That's why I'm always doing well, because I'm choosing that. And I want you to choose happiness. You deserve happiness. You deserve love and joy and peace. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. Go ahead and send me your... Oh, shoot. I forgot to look at my crystal ball. Sorry. I see a compass. You are to find your emotional and spiritual compass. Find your true north. Because as we find our true north, our joy and our happiness grows stronger and easier. And I see a pliers. That is telling me to search your heart and find those negative things and pluck them out. You don't need that in your life anymore. And I see a fish swimming upstream. And that says you don't have to be part of the school of fish, but rather you have to be a fish that is making your own choices. So now, namaste, y'all. If you want me to answer your yes and no questions, send me a text with them to 405-512-9400. If you want to do a private reading, same, 405-512-9400. And go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss another video again. Bye.